Hey there, and welcome. Have you been dreaming about your next great adventure, but maybe something's holding you back? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to talk all about how to make senior travel not just something you can do, but something that is absolutely amazing. Let's get you ready for that next trip.
I mean, how beautiful is that? It just perfectly captures the whole point, right? Travel isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about adding these incredible, rich new chapters to the story of your life. It's about creating new memories and, yeah, new smile lines.
So the big question is, are you ready? It's totally normal to feel that mix of excitement and maybe a few little worries, those what ifs. What about the long flights? How will I manage my medications? Is it really safe? But listen, a little bit of smart preparation can wash all of that apprehension away and replace it with pure confidence. All right, let's dive into it. First things first, why is answering this call to adventure so important? I promise you, it's about so much more than just getting a nice photo to put on the wall. And look, this isn't just a feeling. It's actually backed by science. Getting out there, exploring new places, seeing new things, it's been shown to literally improve how our brains work and give a huge boost to our overall well-being. So that little nudge you feel to get out and explore, that's your brain telling you what it needs. And that brings us to the most important part. A truly great trip starts long before you even think about packing a bag. Really solid planning, that's the secret sauce. It's what turns a good trip into a seamless, joyful, and totally stress-free one. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. First up, and this one is non-negotiable, your health. Make an appointment with your doctor about a month or two before you go. That gives you plenty of time to get any shots you might need and, crucially, to talk about logistics, like how to handle your medication schedule if you're flying across a bunch of time zones. Oh, and that last point, a little one-page summary of your health info can be an absolute lifesaver. Okay, when you're shopping for travel insurance, I want you to burn this phrase into your memory. Emergency evacuation coverage. It sounds really intense, I know, but what it means is that if something serious happens, this insurance covers the potentially astronomical cost of getting you home safely. It's your ultimate safety net. And if you think I'm being dramatic, here's a true story. There was an 89-year-old man on a cruise who had a heart problem while in Panama. His insurance didn't have that specific coverage, and his family ended up on the hook for a shockingly expensive air ambulance flight to get him back to the US for surgery. It's the kind of thing you really don't want to learn the hard way. Next on the checklist, documents. Seriously, check your passport's expiration date right now. So many countries won't let you in if it expires within 6 months of your trip. And here's a pro tip. Never ever carry your actual passport around with you. A friend of the author had her birthday trip to Italy totally ruined when her purse was snatched with her passport inside. Carry a copy and lock the real one up in the hotel safe. All right, let's switch gears to packing. There is one single mistake that pretty much everybody makes, and it can really physically drag you down on a trip. What do you think it is? Yep, overpacking. We've all done it. But trust me, hauling a giant, heavy suitcase through an airport, or even worse, up a flight of stairs at a train station is just exhausting. The goal should be one small carry-on and maybe one checked bag. That's it. Your back will thank you. Now here's the one exception to the pack light rule. While you're being minimalist with clothes, you need to do the exact opposite with your medications. Pack at least double what you think you'll need just in case of delays. And the most important rule of all, if you hear nothing else, hear this. Your medications always go in your carry-on bag. Never check them. You don't want to be in Paris while your essential pills are taking an unscheduled trip to Tokyo. Okay, you're planned, you're packed, you're ready to go. Now let's talk about the journey itself. A few smart moves can be the difference between a tiring travel day and a smooth, comfortable start to your vacation. The airport security line can be such a hassle, right? Well, this can be a total game changer. The best part is, if you're 75 or older, you automatically get a lot of these perks. You can keep your shoes and a light jacket on, and your laptop can stay right in your bag. For everyone else, TSA PreCheck is so worth the small fee to just breeze through security. Long flights can be really tough on our bodies, but staying healthy in the air is pretty simple. It just takes 3 little steps. First, drink tons of water. Second, get up and move around at least once an hour. Walk down the aisle, stretch your legs. It's vital for preventing dangerous blood clots. And third, compression socks are an absolute miracle. They really help with circulation and keep your ankles from swelling up.
You made it! You've arrived at your destination. Congratulations! So now let's talk about how to get out there and explore with total confidence, so you can just focus on having an amazing time. Just a little bit of awareness at your hotel can give you so much peace of mind. Try to get a room that's not on the ground floor since they can be more accessible. And always, always use the deadbolt. Use that safe in your room for your passport and extra cash. It's just about building these simple little habits that keep you safe. Let's talk about your cell phone, because this can be a huge, expensive headache. Before you go, you have to call your provider. One traveler we read about racked up a $650 bill in Guatemala from roaming charges without even realizing it. Talk to your provider about an international plan or just buy a cheap local SIM card when you get there. It'll save you a fortune. And for just general safety when you're out and about, these are the golden rules. A money belt or a secure bag is your best defense against pickpockets. Give your bank a quick call to let them know you're traveling so they don't freeze your credit card. And this last one is so important. Find out the local emergency number. It's not always 911. Just save it in your phone as soon as you arrive. We have covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? From the first steps of planning all the way to exploring a new city. But it all really boils down to one simple, empowering idea. When you travel healthy, you travel happy. So when it's all said and done, it really comes down to these 4 pillars. If you can just remember these, you are set for a fantastic trip. Plan ahead, pack smart, stay aware, and please, please remember to pace yourself. This isn't a race. It's about enjoying every single moment. With the right prep, the world is absolutely yours to discover. You've got the tools, you've got the knowledge, and I hope you feel that confidence to turn that dream trip into a real-life plan. The only question left is, where to next? Safe travels and have the most amazing adventure.